If that's okay with you real quick. Let's do it.
Diddy did that thing, and 9 people ended up passing away at the end of it. Travis Scott did that thing, and 9 people ended up passing away. Like, it's...
Like, a few times I thought I was gonna pass out because it was hot on that staircase. You know what I'm saying? And when they closed the doors, I knew something was going down.
City College was a deep experience for me. I was there, I was on the floor, I watched people take their last breath, regurgitate, and die.
Okay, you said a female?
Yes, a female.
Of asthma?
Yes, she had an asthma attack?
Uh-huh.
She passed out unconscious.
A year has passed since the CCNY tragedy, but people have not forgotten what happened, including the event's promoter, 22-year-old Sean Puffy Combs. He was cited in the New York City Deputy Mayor's report for failing to adequately alert student organizers to the need for...
The truth behind Astroworld is finally coming out, and it looks like the rumors about it being one big satanic ritual might be true after all. There are literally multiple receipts proving that Travis was well aware people were going to die, yet he still went on with the show. And as if that wasn't bad enough, it turns out that Diddy was also connected to it as well. Apparently, according to popular online theories, Travis got the inspiration to sacrifice his fans from Diddy's infamous 1991 college stampede that left multiple people unalived. The same stampede that happened right before Diddy blew up in the industry and went on to become a billionaire. Now, in case you somehow missed out on the disturbing details of Astrofest, it went down on November 5th, 2021, when Travis and Live Nation decided it was a good idea to sell 50,000 tickets to a concert that was only meant to accommodate 35,000 people. Mind you, hundreds of fans also rushed the gates without tickets starting in the morning, all the way up till evening. Baby, not even security could get a hold of the situation. At this point, the excess people were already beginning to cause problems. People were fainting, some were getting pushed around, folks were losing each other in the crowd. It was just bad. However, the situation got worse when Travis finally got on stage. People were crushed upright, unable to breathe or move. Some fell and were trampled. A mass casualty alert was declared around 9:38 p.m., but the performance continued for about 37 to 40 minutes after that. By the end of this disaster, 10 people died, aged 9 to 27, and hundreds more were injured. The official cause of death for all victims was compressive asphyxia, which is basically being crushed to death. And to absolutely no one's surprise, Travis was slapped with multiple lawsuits that ran him down financially. All the lawsuits were settled confidentially by 2024, with Live Nation also spending around $280 to $335 million on litigation overall. But here's where things get crazy. Initially, folks thought the reason Travis sold 15,000 more tickets than he was supposed to was that he wanted to take advantage of the high demand for the show and cash in millions. But baby, after looking further into this, it became clear as day to people that this wasn't just a money grab. It was allegedly one big illumination sacrifice. And the worst part is, people claim it was organized the way it was so people will lose their lives. This explains why Travis kept performing and riling up the crowd even after he was told that people were getting crushed in the crowd. Any normal artist would pause and ask for the fans to be attended to, but not him. And as if that wasn't bad enough, people also brought up how disturbingly similar this was to the infamous 1991 Diddy college stampede. Now, when it comes to the exact details and the signs that prove Astrofest was a sacrificial concert, we'll get into that in a sec. But right now, let me give y'all a rundown and this Diddy stampede and how it connects to Astrofest, because girl, it needs to be talked about. So the infamous City College stampede happened on December 28, 1991, at the Nat Holman Gymnasium. It was a charity celebrity basketball game organized and heavily promoted by Diddy and Heavy D. But just like Astroworld, Diddy decided it was a good idea to sell more tickets than the venue could take. The gymnasium was reported to only be able to take about 2,700 to 3,000, but Diddy sold about 5,000 tickets. The game was scheduled to start around 7 p.m., but even hours before that, there was a crowd of about 4,000 to 5,000 people outside. And to make matters even worse, there wasn't enough security to control them. As soon as the event started, the folks who were still waiting outside started acting up because they didn't want to miss what was going on inside. And this was when all hell broke loose. Some people broke a glass door and everyone started pushing to get inside all at once. Everyone kept pushing from behind because they wanted to get in. The kids and people at the front got squished super hard against the doors and walls, and they couldn't move or even breathe properly. 9 people died, with thousands injured.
And people fell through the glass doors at the top of the stairs. And when people fell through the door at the top of the store, we grabbed this girl. You know, she was pregnant. We later found out that was Father MC's baby's mother. And she died that day with her baby inside her.
Now, going back to the details of Astrofest, there were a lot of signs throughout the show that people later used to prove that the festival truly was just one big ritualistic sacrifice. The first one was the satanic-themed stage design of the show. It featured an inverted cross and a portal to hell. There was this large arched structure resembling a mountain with flames erupting from it, and a glowing circular portal that Travis walked through. And let's not forget that inside the creepy satanic portal he had on stage, it literally said, "See you on the other side." What other side, Travis? Hell?
So I'm sure by now a lot of you have heard about what happened at Astroworld, but if you haven't, pretty much it was so crowded there that people ended up squishing each other to the point that some people unfortunately lost their lives in the process. Now, a lot of people are livid at Travis right now, saying that he should have done more to calm the crowd down or stop the show altogether, but other people are talking about how demonic and satanic this whole show looked in general. For example, one of his advertisements before the show says, "See you on the other side," with a bunch of eyes in the middle, which a lot of people believe to be a Masonic symbol for the all-seeing eye. Others have pointed out that Travis Scott's statue with his mouth open resembles a picture drawn in the 1500s that shows a picture of hell in which if people enter through the mouth, they can never exit again.
The crazy thing about both of these incidents is that right after they happened, both Travis and Diddy's careers got even bigger than they were at the time of the incidents. Diddy literally became a mogul, and Travis went on to have the biggest world tour of his career. Well, Jaguar Wright recently stepped into the chat to tell us why this is happening, and the details are way more disturbing than you think. So during a recent heated interview, Jaguar opened up about some of the dark things these celebrities do to get to the top. And while she was talking about this, she brought up the tragedies at both Astrofest and City College Stampede, claiming that both of these incidents were Illuminati sacrifices that were performed right in front of us without anyone realizing. According to Jaguar, this is why neither Travis nor Diddy really faced any actual consequences for what happened. It's like it happened and then everyone just forgot about it. Yes, they got slapped with a few lawsuits here and there, but the settlements weren't enough to drain them. Travis went on to make even more money after the disaster, packed out stadiums he was never able to fill up before, even in foreign countries. And Diddy? He became a whole billionaire.
During the first tragedy that made him famous, the City College celebrity basketball game that claimed 9 lives. Very similar to what happened with Travis Scott down in Houston for Astroworld. Isn't that funny? Isn't that such an odd coincidence? Diddy did that thing and 9 people ended up passing away at the end of it. Travis Scott did that thing and 9 people ended up passing away. Like it's the coincidences are so interesting.
Baby, one thing about Jaguar, she's going to dig deeper and bring out anything that we missed. But here's the thing though, some people are accusing her of just playing into already existing rumors, while other people are saying that she might be onto something. Either way, there's no way to really confirm any of this just yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, people had their thoughts like this person who said, Astroworld was a ritualistic sacrifice, just like the Diddy college party. Both with 9 deaths is no coincidence. Another person said, Jaguar Wright knows what she's talking about, and I believe her. She was close to a lot of these people back then, and if people call her a liar, then maybe they feel uncomfortable with the truth and what she knows. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Jaguar Wright exposing Diddy and Travis Scott's alleged sacrificial rituals? And do you really think there's more to these tragedies than we are being told? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.